There's a lot of personality on this record. I think my favorite track, if you don't mind me picking one,
I don't mind at all.
is Social Cues.
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
And I think it's because I'm on the radio and I always get this weird tingle when I hear songs that mention the radio and eventually they become big radio hits. And there's this sign in there, or sorry, this line that says, people always say, at least you're on the radio. And I picture that being a big hit. Tell me about that song.
I think that, there's quite a big illusion that if you have success in one area of your life, it means that everything is just pitch perfect across the board, and it's not. We all go through times where we experience loss and adversity and those kinds of issues and those kinds of things in life. And, it's a pretty interesting situation trying to share that sometimes in our situation.
You mean the situation of being famous or having people watch a lot of your moves,
Yeah, the dance moves. Just because I think it's hard to relate to people who are having difficulty in life, who in some aspects seem to be have it together. So yeah. And so that song kind of was like born out of that sentiment.
Okay. I want to talk about Ready to Let Go because we're already playing the crap out of it. People really dig it. Cool. I think the best part of that song, don't take this the wrong way, is the ending because it's so dramatic. It's kind of cold and it's so definite, almost like a mic drop. While a lot of the album seems like you're sort of stuck in this turmoil, is that song optimistic or is it giving up? What is the message with Ready to Let Go? Because I've heard it both ways.
I think it's kind of has a little bit of both, right? There is a fair amount of giving up whenever you have closure, finality in a certain situation, and it is positive. It was for me, at least. So yeah, I don't know. I think that answers the question right.
So it depends on the day and your mood when you're listening to it, really.
No, I think as it was happening, it happens over time and evolves, and may have started out to be a little more of a downcast song and then found its hopeful voice over time. So
by the ending.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on. Let's talk about the video because you directed that video, and I don't like the word weird, but it's very avant-garde. As so many Cage the
You
Elephant
can say
videos.
it. You can
I
say
say weird?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
It's really weird.
Okay.
At one point, you've got a couple making out, and there's blood in and around their mouths. So why don't you tell me about the concept?
I think that just it's very much about relationships and relationships that are dissolving, about loss, and for whatever reason, and maybe it was because it was around Christmas time that I was conceptualizing it, but I very much was that's where all the blood comes from,
there were
Santa
some crosses
Claus
in there. There were some crosses.
No, it was just like nativity scenes. I think that maybe my eye was in tune to that. And then the record was kind of about a relationship and feasting on some of the things that were meant to be really wonderful things, and maybe to gorge oneself on those things in not so positive of a way, but then to have the redemption in the end of it. That was the point, at least. That was the hope.
Yeah, I got that from the blood cake.
Yeah, the blood cake.